Hi, and welcome to the Listening Window. Today's story is called I Moved into My Dream Apartment, but Something Was Wrong. This story is designed to help you practice English listening and speaking in a natural, realistic way. I'll tell you the story slowly and clearly, using everyday English and common phrases. You can also download the full script, a vocabulary list, a quiz with answer key, and a special bonus writing prompt. Just click the link in the description below. Now, find a quiet place, relax, and let's begin. Moving into my dream apartment was supposed to be the happiest day of my life. IT had everything I had ever wanted. Big windows to a cozy little balcony, a view of the river, and best of all, it was mine. After years of saving every penny, living with annoying roommates, and working overtime at my dull office job, I finally signed the lease at IT. Felt like a fresh start. A new chapter. The day I moved in, I was all smiles. I carried boxes up the stairs, humming to myself, imagining where I would put my plants and my books. The landlord, Mr. Patel, handed me the keys and said, "Enjoy. It's a peaceful place." And it was at least at first. The first few nights were perfect. I slept like a baby, listening to the soft sound of the river outside my window. During the day, I explored the neighborhood, cute cafes, little bookstores. A lovely park 2 blocks away. IT felt like a dream, but then strange things started happening. Small things at first, hardly noticeable. One morning, I woke up to find the balcony door slightly open. I was sure I had locked it the night before. But maybe I was just tired and forgot. Another night, I found the kitchen light on at 3 a.m. again. Maybe I had left it on without realizing. I told myself not to overthink. New place, new habits. I needed time to adjust. But the feeling grew to a sense that something wasn't quite right. One evening, about 2 weeks after moving in, I decided to stay home and relaxed. I made popcorn, curled up on the couch, and put on a cheesy romantic comedy. Halfway through the movie, I heard a soft creak, like footsteps, above me. I paused the movie, listened carefully. Creak, creak, slow, heavy, deliberate. My heart started to race. But then I remembered there was an attic. Mr. Patel had mentioned it when I moved in. The attic's locked up. Old storage space. Nothing to worry about. Still, the sounds didn't feel normal. I grabbed my phone and texted my best friend, Lena. "Hey, weird question. Can attics make noise at night?" She replied immediately, "Sure. Old wood. Changes in temperature. You're fine." I laughed at myself and went back to my movie, but the noises didn't stop. Over the next week, I kept hearing them, sometimes in the middle of the night, sometimes early in the morning. Footsteps, soft scratching, even a faint whisper once. Although I tried to convince myself it was just the wind, I started sleeping with the lights on. I stopped inviting friends over because I didn't want to sound crazy. Finally, one Sunday morning, I had had enough. I decided to check the attic myself. The door was in the hallway, just outside my bedroom, a small wooden hatch in the ceiling with a pull-down ladder. I grabbed a chair, pulled down the ladder, and hesitated. Maybe I should call someone. Maybe Mr. Patel. But I was tired of feeling afraid in my own home. I climbed up. The attic was dusty and dark. I shone my flashlight around. Old boxes, an abandoned rocking chair, cobwebs everywhere. Nothing unusual. I let out a breath I didn't realize I was holding. Maybe it really was just the house settling. I was about to climb down when something caught my eye. A small, worn notebook sitting under the rocking chair. Curious, I picked it up. The cover was cracked leather, and the pages were yellowed with age. I opened it.at first. It looked like someone's diary. Entries about daily life, groceries, weather, neighbors, but then, near the middle, the tone changed. I hear them at night. They whisper through the walls. No one believes me. I'm not crazy. The last entry sent chills down my spine. If you're reading this, leave, please, before it's too late. I snapped the book shut, and my hands were shaking. Suddenly, I didn't feel so alone up there. I scrambled down the ladder and slammed it shut. I called Mr. Patel immediately. He answered on the second ring. Hi. Sorry to bother you, I said, trying to sound calm, but is there anything I should know about the attic? There was a long pause. Then he said, quietly, you found the diary, didn't you? My blood went cold. Yes, I whispered. He sighed heavily. I wasn't supposed to rent that apartment again. But times are hard. I needed a tenant. And you seemed like such a positive person. I thought maybe it would be different this time. What happened? I demanded. There was a girl. Before you. About 2 years ago. She complained about noises. Said she felt watched. She moved out after 6 weeks. Never came back for her stuff. I clutched the phone tighter, and before her, another tenant. Same thing. Moved out suddenly. I was speechless. I'm so sorry, Mr. Patel said. If you want to break the lease, I'll understand. Full refund. I hung up, shaking. I didn't sleep that night. I sat on the couch, lights blazing, staring at the attic hatch. By morning, I had made my decision. I packed everything I could fit into my car. I didn't even stop for breakfast. I drove to Lena's house and stayed there for 2 weeks. During that time, I found another apartment, smaller, noisier, not nearly as beautiful, but peaceful, truly peaceful. Sometimes I think about that dream apartment. I wonder if someone else lives there now, if they hear the same footsteps, if they find the diary, or if maybe, just maybe, the whispers finally found someone new to listen to them. But one thing is certain, when something feels wrong, trust your gut, always. Thank you for listening to I Moved Into My Dream Apartment. But something was wrong. This story was created to help you improve your English listening and speaking practice by using real-life storytelling, clear English, and a suspenseful plot. Don't forget, you can download the full script, vocabulary list, quiz with answers, and a bonus writing prompt using the link in the description below. And tell me in the comments, if you heard strange noises in your new apartment, would you stay or leave? See you next time on the listening window.